actually use the service as opposed to charging twice this and nobody ever uses it.
So what you do is they clone your character from Classic and put it into a Classic server and a Burning Crusade Classic server, and then you choose which one you want to use. If you pay the money, you choose both. So you can play your character that will max out at level 60 in Classic, and the same character you can progress on to level 70 in Burning Crusade.
That costs $15. But
Yeah,
they started it at 30.
Yeah, it was 30. Eventually, I'll just have my characters move over.
Is there anybody that we haven't got back in here yet?
What item level did you want, Minnie?
I think 180-ish is fine.
I'm not worried about me. That's why I'm asking. I've been helping someone come back to the game, so.
Yeah, if anybody's got a friend that would want to come along, by all means, grab him.
He's been in the guild. He's in the guild.
Nobody's putting on.
Fandom's back. I've actually been working with him.
Yeah, and I actually helped. I helped
Talia too.
Yeah, I tanked the heroic that we did Wednesday.
Yeah, and we did it a couple last night. I'm trying to get in touch with him right now.
And Tricky, if we want to try 2 after raid, we can use this one's key.
Okay.
So you're gonna tank Char?
Yep.
I just decided to let Char tank since I've been tanking LFR.
I did tank some LFR. It went pretty decently. I love the warrior, but I think I like the pally tank better. She's still around. She's having a level to 60. 60 yet. Alright.
And Bears, I'll be honest, I don't think I can get Alexa and Jess away from Valheim right now.
What are they working on Valheim now?
So they have new characters. I'm pretty sure Mom's working on a new, is going to be working on her new character, Alila. And then Dad has
New
another.
worlds too, or? New worlds or just new characters?
They also have new worlds, but Dad.
Starting fresh.
Yeah. And
Sorry.
Dad also has a server that he plays on, and then also Char. When you get a chance, you might want to go log into TL server and see what I put up by the portals.
It may not be. It is set to normal still. I was wondering about it. But I can bring this guy. I think my ult might be a little low anyway. Nat, do you have an ult you want to bring?
Not that's ready for all of it, even normal, I don't think. Plus, I haven't played it in forever.
Probably kept me alive pretty well on a monk.
Yeah, like, what, 10 weeks ago?
Yeah, it was a while like that.
I find I'm not good enough at this game just to bounce back and forth like that. Let's just jump in 10 weeks later, be good. I am gonna try this new setup though.
Are Anybody still need a summon? Alright, we can go in.
It was too easy to breach the castle doors. Our former master is daring us to venture deeper
Well, if
into
the
his
druid's not your herbalist, you
He
might need
knows
another
time
druid
is
for an all.
against us. With every passing moment, the jailer's power grows. The flow of anima into the maw must be stopped.
Be on your guard, mortals. Denathrius has the advantage here. He will use all his guile to thwart us.
I must get closer. Out the bridge.
Oh, for fuck's sake. She's having issues with Discord because the kids, when they play, it messes up her Discord. You were, but tangentially.
Do the kids turn on advanced mode and she's got to set it back to normal?
Is there an advanced mode? We've been trying to figure it out what the heck they're doing.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Welcome.
You're just making that up.
I just try to keep it
been
simple.
looking forward to your arrival. Let's see. Who have we here? Our wayward prince, of course.
What you do is you make them their own Discord, and then
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Ernest, and our mutinous former general, along with a contingent of mortal rabble eager to meet their end.
We tire of your preening, Denathrius. Come and face us!
I seem to recall a similar bluster from you not so long ago, Renethal. And we both know how that ended. It seems you failed to learn your lesson. Perhaps I was too lenient. I am, after all, known for my compassionate nature. Let us begin your atonement with a suitable challenge, shall we?
Alright, so it looks like I reset my setting.
Hey, Ludi, do you want to bring it all?
Nope.
Alright, somebody come back out, we'll summon.
I'll do the summon too. I haven't gotten that far yet.
Oh, okay. That makes it even more worth doing.
Although I am crazy enough to run that, so.
Oh, and that was still out here.
Oh, hello.
Yep.
Is this working now? Great.
I'm gonna switch for a second, get a cauldron from my prime.
That's it. I got a cauldron, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
We just have to invite Fun Gal Ludi when she gets on.
I hate sharing a computer. They do. Nope.
I wonder if you could do like another profile for Discord or something so they log in as themselves.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow.
Alright, I'm gonna head out there.
Boy, I wasn't paying attention, but somebody invited you. Alright, I think we got everybody. Do we know when 9.1 is coming out yet?
Not official.
Okay.
Did it hit the PTR yet?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're still doing
I
a
thought
bunch
I
of
did.
changes though.
29th of June, that's third quarter. That's right. Yeah, I read something about that. Yeah. Yeah, you never really know until they end the arena seasons. Yeah, I know they were doing raid testing and stuff.
They got a lot of bad PR in the last 12 months. A lot. And for a company that gets a lot of bad PR anyways.
Oh yeah. A lot of people have been stuck at home. They need things to do.
Their CEO pulling that stunt this year and then walking away like that and then everything's running behind. Like, it's not a good look at all.
Too far away.
The CEO thing and that is two sides of the same thing.
Must get closer. Do not have a target.
Give me a sec here, just checking to see if Kaylari wants to come in. And thank you for food. Correct.
Oh wait, do you like want to call her or something? Hold on.
Thank you.
Thank
Take
you.
3.
Thank you.
Thanks for stuff.
I cannot do that!
Shar, you good?
Yeah, sorry, I was just we hadn't got the flask yet, so we're good.
All right.
I'm good now. Did we get 2 flasks?
Yeah, everybody gets 2.
We got 12 people, so if you didn't take a second one, please do.
That should be good. Because I don't know if LFR is the same as regular, as far as for DPS. I'm assuming everything is the same. Because I've done the entire raid on LFR, so.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Alright.
Alright, I guess we're ready. Is there anything Shar needs to know about this snake?
No,
5,
it's just
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so when DBM says.
Use a defensive. 3, 2, 1.
Echoes.
Shockwave. Taunt the boss.
You totally messed up Dad's stuff. Sorry, guys.
3, 2, 1.
Echoes.
Use a defensive. You gotta find some shelter.
Line of sight.
Three,
Wait, what was so funny, Ludi?
1.
So,
Taunt the boss. Shockwave.
one of the things that changed when I moved stuff around was I moved one of our computers into this workout/playroom area.
3.
And I hooked up
Use
an
a
Xbox controller to it so you can play games with the Xbox controller. Including WoW. You can play WoW with the Xbox controller with it. And you couldn't run a dungeon real well with it, but you can run around there
Ready to hide,
Find some shelter.
and fish And so normally my number one button is to put this green circle down and grab when I'm in healing spec, and right now it's
Nice.
I like to fish while I work out.
Phase change.
so that's why there's only one green circle coming from Tic Tac. Because I
You
don't
gotta
know.
find some shelter. You gotta find some
Sight.
shelter.
Might be one more here in about a second. Nope.
You gotta
Oh, yes,
find
yes,
some
hide.
shelter.
That was really sluggish.
Taunt the boss. 3, 2, 1. Shockwave. Use a defensive. Three, 2, 1.
Line of sight in a few seconds.
Taunt the boss. You gotta find some shelter.
There it is, hide.
Three, 2, 1.
That goes.
Use a defensive. Shockwave.
Cannot use that item yet.
Three, 2, 1. Taunt the boss.
That goes. Line of sight in a few seconds.
You gotta find some shelter.
Line of sight.
3, 2, 1. Phase change.
So close. Line of
You gotta
sight.
find some shelter.
Another one here.
You gotta find some shelter.
Might be one more in about 3 or 4 seconds. Yep,
You gotta
hide.
find some shelter.
Alright.
The chamber is ours! But I suspect Denathrius has retreated.
Yeah, so the only button I could get to work on the
There is a
Xbox
passage
controller
beyond
was
the
the
canopy
first
that
button
leads
on the
down into
action bar.
castle's underpinnings. From there, we can reach the anima stores and stem the flow into the maw.
If we are to have any chance
Yeah,
against
they really are
Death,
quite tricky to set up
we
well.
must deprive
with
him
all
of
these
his most
buttons.
far
prized
away.
possessions. I know the path we must take to reach them.
Oh, of course there's no coffees here.
Gonna melt them.
Yep.
Thanks. What'll happen when you die?
Oh, there's one.
Yeah, but you can't probably trade it.
No.
We go out to 7.
Yeah.
I'll go.
I'm sure she
I should probably not go through the tank, right?
That is correct.
At least yell. Oh, there's a funny letter there.
This one's Asmodeus Lave.
Beauty.
I believe that's a French name.
Say what?
Demon name.
Oh, okay.
A French demon.
Why not?
Oh, oui.
Wait, isn't Asmodeus like the god of the 9th level of hell or something like that?
Yes. It seemed fitting for a warlock.
Poor Char.
Poor Shar.
Oh, lucky Char.
There you go.
Thanks for the summon.
Too far away. Must get closer. I didn't have a target.
Rats.
Hey. My add-on says it's 125,000 gold right there. I doubt it sells for that.
You're rich.
Put an end to the Hound Master's cruelty.
Release.
So we can
I
lower
know.
the castle.
I need to target something
It
first.
can't be that much. They're stained.
There's a discount bid.
They do have OxyClean now.
I thought the smoking was quite disgrace these days.
As long as it gets out Gargon blood.
The OxyClean guy? I thought he died.
When we died,
I can smell
He
your
definitely died.
fear.
Wasn't that the...
Marvel,
What was it, the
to
OxyClean guy?
me.
Yeah.
The guy with
He
beard?
did all four.
oh, the pillow guy was the one who like said a bunch of stuff.
Pillow guy, yeah.
The pillow guy is definitely still going good and strong. He's even got his own TV show now. At least he did.
Let's see, I guess we should do some CC, huh?
And work out who's tanking what.
Yeah, who's doing the dog?
You gonna do your regular Nick? You wanna see how the other half lives?
I can try the dog for a change. Might have to remind me when to move him.
They're fairly easy to do.
So
Just on the save a cooldown for when he's going to do Rip Soul. And on the third dog, you got to move him on 2 stacks. Don't let him go past 2 stacks.
But he's ready.
Okay. And the husband just basically keep in the middle and move away from the Rip Soul if I need to.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it's hard to move, yeah.
Possibly.
Alright, we got a few hunters here to do... Oh, we got some druids too, to do some CC.
I can't remember the last time I said start moving.
Alright, here we go.
That's why I said save the cooldown. It actually helps.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The hunt begins. Nothing escapes my sight. Margor, make them bleed.
Just gonna bubble out.
This boat has your name on it. I have enough boats. Margor, make them bleed. Nothing escapes my sight. Your death will not be as
Alright, I'm dragging up to it. Yep.
Alright, so melee stays with him, right? Huntsman.
Use a
$20
First stroke.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you might try to get him a little more to the corner. Oh, never mind, he's doing shades now. So I drag him to orange now. One shade to CC. And it makes life easier.
And then spin him around, Nate. That's one of the things we kind of noticed itself
This
here.
boat has your name on it.
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
Use a defensive. Beautiful.
Rip. Alright, let's kill the dog.
Haha. Kill it really fast.
Use a defensive.
Shade and 3 rip souls out.
Margast! Rend
Target
their
change.
souls. This boat has your name on it.
Alright, let's kill the shade.
Kill my favorite!
So literally we're gonna have to do plenty of CC on it. Alright, and you wanna try to bring the huntsman to Hecutus.
Hecutus, Shutterbone!
Alright. On them.
This boat has your name on it. Too far away! Hecutus, Shutterbone! Nothing escapes my sight. Hecutus, Shutterbone! Nothing escapes my sight. This boat has your name on it. Hecutus, Shutterbone! Rhino of Rage! No! This boat has your name on it. I have enough boats for everyone. Nothing escapes my sight. You are the Alpha.
Ooh, I got the jingle jangles.
So,
Hunter, Mage, Druid. Does anybody need a Hunter, Mage, Druid weapon?
sorry I heroed. I meant to scare Beast.
Okay. That worked fine.
I knew it was a hunter. I wasn't
The
really sure.
passage is down here, mortals.
It's me.
I just figured it
The
was
way
you, Chef.
ahead will be fraught with danger.
Yeah, I
but we
need to
must
walk
reach
in and
those
didn't realize
anima
it.
stores.
What? Okay.
His character is 45 item levels lower than Asma or my main. That's pretty sad.
I bet you get that ultra tight belt.
Well, typically Clothies turn their nose down at that one, but I probably would take it. It's gotta be better. Though, that being said, I didn't hate the DPS considering how low my item level is.
Oh wow! Look at that.
What?
I got you as number 2 on mine.
No, I wasn't number 2. It's like number 7.
Ah, crap.
Too far away.
Or 7.
Alright. How the hell does Ty do that?
He's magic.
Hi.
I'm out of range.
He might use a defensive to maximize his DPS.
Yeah. That was my very first thought. Because can't you use like darkness and something else at the same time?
Yeah, I should have done that because all of a sudden they all came to me.
Yeah. That is a fun class.
I'm gonna get a resin.
No.
I
Of its kind I have seen.
tried to cook
The
them.
beast seeks to sate its endless hunger upon the stores of anima below.
Are there any other Skinners in the group?
No.
Dispatch this creature before it grows even stronger.
I require a target. I need to target something first. I must get closer. I do not have a target. I'm out of range. Must get closer.
Or like I say at my work, do your job.
Okay.
Yeah, we can play it by ear.
What is my job?
Hit stuff and share the circle of doom.
And get out of the beam or something?
Mainly what you want to do is look for the other demon hunter and line it up with them.
You got it.
No!
I can do that.
Cool. All good. I'll be right in the middle of the group.
Yeah, so, right. So if the beam is on you, right, pick a side. I'll put the marks down for what it's worth. And we're just going to play as we've been doing it on Heroic.
Alright, I'm used to being in the front, not the back.
That's what,
There's Killary.
But I do watch what's going on, so.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Killary, if you want to bring your lock, I think we could pull you in, and we can carry too if you want to give it a shot.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, I could try.
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah, switch over and we'll get you. Can we get a portal, please, Esmo? From no locks to 2. Good start. Not lately. Okay, 4 or 5 for a little while there. Kind of reminded me of the good old days.
Been doing.
Yeah, I think Doug he's on a long break. He was kind of annoyed with me before that.
Trucky's actually getting pretty good, so. Once he gets geared, I could probably bring him.
Who's on a long break?
Mort.
Oh. I'm sure he'll be back.
Well, he could be.
Don't expect much out of me.
That's alright. Have you seen this stuff in LFR?
I haven't raided in God knows how long.
Alright, so for this one, there'll be like a light blue ring around somebody, and if it's around you, you want to be near other folks so they can stand in it. And if it's around somebody else, you can stand in it with them, because what it does is it siphons health from other people in the ring, but they cannot be healed. And then there's an ability called Expunge, where we run out to the side and everybody's got a blue ring around them that is larger based on how much health they're missing. And you want to run that far enough that the rings don't overlap other people because they all pop. But so generally we stay pretty closely clustered right behind the boss. And then the one other thing is ejection.
Yoo-hoo.
There are these beams. You got to run to the side, left or right side of the boss. Don't line up with other people. If you do that, just try to offset from them a little bit, front or back. You can use those marks to the side as an example, because the beam will come out and it'll put a debuff on you when it hits you. And if you take another one when you're debuffed, it'll kill you. And then there's a thing called Consume. We all run down to this end, and then we run back. So stack the light blue rings if your health's not too low. We'll run out to the sides and not overlap the other rings, and take the beams to the sides and try not to line up with other people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can give her a flask. Oh yeah, definitely grab that table. Do we have an alchemist with a spare flask on them?
Yeah.
Sorry, reloading quick. My UI's not behaving.
So does anybody... Go ahead. Are we ready?
Sorry, I was just checking. What's your question?
I was gonna say, is anybody here played around with like VMware or VirtualBox?
Yep.
It work.
Yeah, I use it at work. Yeah, I've used the personal stuff, but at work we use kind of the big stuff. Using server, they still have server?
5, 4.
Yeah, well, that's...
3, 2, 1.
So with one of the extra PCs, I was considering like putting that VM NAS, low-end NAS server backup thing.
Use a defensive. Something special is coming.
Yeah. Games.
3, 2, 1.
Taunt the boss.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Use a defensive.
Yeah, get a couple back for that as well.
Spread out.
Sponge.
3, 2, 1.
Taunt the boss.
3,
Something special is coming.
1.
3, 2, 1.
Well, then.
Use a defensive.
Wrong hunter.
I think that was talking about me. Not
Somebody
really.
care to have me whacked.
2, 1.
Oh, come join us, Clary.
Taunt the boss.
Did I take somebody out?
2, 1.
Taunt the boss.
You took out Ludi.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
3.
Yeah, with that, with the swirly light blue thing, you want to be over here so that we can stack with you to keep you alive. Charge that
Something special is coming.
game.
Run.
Other end.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2.
Back in.
Use a defensive. Time to take slow. Something special is coming.
Games.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2,
Taunt the boss.
1.
3, 2, 1.
Use a defensive. Spread out.
Three, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Taunt the boss. Something special is coming.
Game.
3, 2, 1.
Use a defensive.
Three, 2,
3,
1.
2,
Sponge in 2.
Taunt the boss. Spread out.
Three, 2, 1.
Use a defensive. Time to tank spot. Something special is coming.
3, 2, 1.
Run.
Other end.
Three, 2,
Again.
1.
Taunt the boss. Something special is coming.
3, 2,
3,
1.
2, 1.
Use a defensive.
Three, 2, 1.
Sponge in 2.
Taunt the boss. Spread out.
3, 2, one.
3, 2, 1.
Use a defensive. Time to tank spot. Something special is coming.
Beams.
3, 2, 1.
Taunt the boss.
3,
Did Char get the circle on him?
Yeah, I
Move to
did.
start.
2, 1.
Use a defensive.
Explosion 1.
Oh, that turned around.
Spread out.
I'm just gonna suggest we wipe it because there's 30% left on this force.
Yeah, we're missing tanks.
3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna say it's
Taunt
easier
the
to
boss.
tank this fight than DPS it.
3,
Something special is coming.
1.
I'm gonna blow her up. Kaboom.
Run!
Yeah, I think that happened over here on the side a couple of times too.
Oh, we've got a res, don't release.
So yeah, I'm looking at doing that, but it seems like all the reading I'm doing, like the best thing to do is like probably something like a Linux. I haven't played Linux in a long time.
Yeah, just something light.
So what are you using it for again?
Like a mainly like a NOS, but also like low end server.
Because Ludi cries when she loses all her pictures.
Yeah, and if we're gonna be in this house for a long time, I'm gonna go ahead and set up a network that it's nice enough that I can do it. So.
It's my esports club. They're talking about virtual machines versus physical machines for like a potential new lab, and they want to do virtual machines because they could have one computer run 4. But the issue is with gaming, whatever machine you use, it has the power of the GPU out, so you have to have a ridiculously strong GPU to get any kind of playable game. We're talking about building a lab out for 24 stations with a virtual machine being 50 grand. I'm not sure that this will go for that one.
Yeah, at that point you might want to try one of those streaming solutions.
Yeah, well, they were they priced out stuff for physical machines, and that came in more around 2024. And I think they inflated the price of the usually scalper prices, he said. So it might make you get cheap.
Oh yeah, hardware's not good right now, especially GPUs.
No.
Ridiculous. Did you see that Chia nonsense that they're coming out with?
Yeah. Hopefully that gets addressed. China's helping us out with some of the other stuff at the moment. Okay, timer's going up.
It's the irony, you go we're gonna save the planet, and I'm sitting here going, no, you're just gonna make all my hard drives cost a fortune now too.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Use a defensive. Something special is coming.
3, 2, 1.
Taunt the boss.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Use a defensive.
Expunging 1.
Spread out.
Three, 2, 1.
Beams in 5.
Taunt the boss.
Beams.
3,
Something special is coming.
1.
3, 2, 1.
Yep, there you go. Yep, keep it close. There you go. Yep, so a few of us will stack with you, and that'll just keep replenishing your health by sucking ours down.
3, 2,
You just want to, yeah, just barely overlap them. Don't overlap them a lot, because that way people just be more. Alright, spread out.
1.
And then back in.
3, 2, 1.
Time to tank swap. Use a defensive.
Beams in 2.
Something special is coming. Run!
Run to the other end.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna happen.
Back in.
1. Yeah, I tried to get over to you, but it was too late.
Taunt the boss. Taunt the boss.
Beams.
Something special is coming.
Oh, you want to move to the side a little bit with that? 1. So some people got stacks there, just be aware.
3, 2, 1.
Three, 2, 1.
Expunge in 1.
Taunt the boss. Spread out.
Three, 2, 1.
3. Use a defense. 1.
Beams in 2.
Something special is coming.
Beams.
3, 2, 1.
Taunt the boss.
Three, 2, 1.
2. Use a defense. Spread out.
Sponge.
3, 2.
Right, come back with it.
Taunt the boss. Something special is coming.
Beams. Hey, run a little bit to the side, Kalari.
3,
And then back.
2.
Yeah, it's just with that. Yeah, come on back.
Run!
Alright, now the other end of the room. Sorry. I'll be different directions.
3, 2, 1.
Back in.
Use a defense.
Beams in 3. If you get the little chevron over your head, you need to run out to the side with the beam.
Something special is coming.
And you don't want to be lined up with people that have it, because they're going to zap you.
1.
Taunt the boss.
Three, 2, 1.
Use a defensive. Spread out. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Taunt the boss. Something special is coming.
Beams.
3, 2.
And as soon as those pop, you can come right back on in.
Use a defensive. 3, 2, 1.
3,
Sponge in 4.
1.
Taunt the boss. Spread out.
Get out.
3, 2, 1.
Use a defensive. Time to take.
Beam in 1.
3. Something special is coming. 1.
Consume in 1. Other end.
Run!
Back down.
1.
Taunt the boss.
Beam in 1.
2. Something special is coming.
3, 2, 1.
Use a defensive.
I was gonna say there was a momentary glimpse of me just blowing you up there. There's
Doors lie ahead.
two things.
May I please request a res?
It's already incoming.
Wait, do we res Demon Hunters?
I don't think so.
I've never seen one res. We are not.
No, we can.
Here, mortals. I know a passage that leads back to the antechamber.
Did we get the tight belt?
Alright, why don't we run up to the top of the stairs and take a break? It's a lot of
No
stuff.
belt.
Stoneborn were permitted
Dear
to
Lord.
use such roots to see to our
I'm pretty sure I
master's
just saw a
demands.
picture or a commercial
Debaucheries I have witnessed.
for a taco-shaped chicken breast stuffed with like taco stuff.
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
That is disgusting. It's so weird. Yes. That's what it was. It's Taco Bell commercial.
I would thumb my nose at it, but I was addicted to McRib for a while, so.
You might be able to get Nads to eat it. Alright. Break time.
Didn't KFC have like a 2 chicken breasts as bone or buns or something? It's so wrong on so many levels.
They should have had that in a deep fried paper bucket.
There.
Oh yeah, it's a blast. Except for that fight.
There's I ran to a place that has donuts. It's a breakfast sandwich. Once. I was in a place.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Here.
a good way to start your day.
Just a sugar donut.
Well, I was on vacation and I never seen it before. I thought, so you know what? I'll have to try it. It wasn't that bad, but yeah, I wouldn't regularly do it. It was just, it's kind of like the same reason why I'm not a big fan of the, what's it called, the McGriddle. It's just too sweet. It's like, it's a breakfast sandwich, it's just too much sugar. If I go there, I get like, bagel breakfast sandwich, like I think, so. Was it egg muffin? Yeah, like if you just get just like the McGriddle by itself and like as like the sausage and eat separately, it works. It's basically a pancake you eat without any mess. As a sandwich, though, no.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How do you do?
So out of curiosity, is my DPS up to spec for this raid?
Back to work. Welcome, friend.
Rub it in.
Goodbye, my friend.
Little low. Little low, late meaning what? What is it? Oh, you mean total damage done. Okay. I was just curious what my DPS was. I
Hey,
know
I'm doing the same DPS as I'm doing.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Looks like we have enough folks to do trash.
Okay.
Too far away.
For this next fight, kill Irie, we're up against. Whoops, that was me. I looked off to the side, then I alt-tabbed and pulled them for some reason. We're up against a boss who's got like 4 abilities, and they get empowered based on which of the anima jars to the side are being channeled on by her. So one of them is she throws these anima bottles around, and you get that swirly red thing, and somebody's got to stand in a circle to take the damage, otherwise everybody takes it. And when it gets empowered, it leaves a little spot on the ground like that you got to get out of. And once it gets really empowered, it bounces after somebody catches it. Somebody has to catch the second one too. And then there's one where tank damage reflects on random people. And there's one where ads get summoned. So I think on normal we're just going to get one ad. So it's a giant red circle around somebody. And we just move that so that it's near but not overlapping the boss. And that way the tanks can pick up the big ad. So you're going to see that here. There's a giant red circle. So we bring that in pretty close like Draft is doing. And it'll spawn an ad. and we just interrupt it and kill it. And then the last thing is beams. You get these little anima orbs, and people will be connected by these red lines, and they have to move so that the lines go through all of the orbs at the same time, which is a little weird getting used to. So basically you stand outside the orbs such that the line from you goes through the thing near you, goes through the orb near you, and it, you know, the line from the person that you're attached to goes through somewhere else, goes through a different orb, and once you have them all lined up at the same time, then the orbs all disappear and we're good. And here's the ad, so we gotta interrupt this ad and kill it off. So that's, this trash is telegraphing the abilities of the fight. And then the other thing that happens is we take a little bit of damage from the anima jars getting filled up, and then we have people assigned to empty them out.
And when you run the circle up, try not to have it overlap the tanks because it does stun them.
Yeah, we usually bring it up so that it's basically right next to the boss. That lets people get out of it.
Revendreth by unleashing this anima into the maw. Surely even a sycophant like you can see that.
That's probably good. I mean, we can have a backup on either side.
Future about to unfold.
Like we can have
With no place for traitors like you.
I don't know, Shar and Nad's watching the right, and Tali and I can watch the left. Oh wait, Tali, you're Demon Hunter. Trap and I can watch the left.
And I'm probably not going to be watching the right.
Oh yeah, you're a pally. Who wants to watch? Oh, Ludi. Ludi and Nad's watch the right.
Okie dokie, boss.
Awesome. Yeah, it's funny how that happens when you switch to alts. We're actually pretty well balanced here. Okay. Oh yeah, check your flasks, etc.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Use a defense.
Bottles.
Use a defense.
You just have to stand in the center of it, right?
Beams.
Sin consumes your heart.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Use a defense.
Sin consumes your heart.
Alright, we're pushing. Bottles.
Use a defensive. Use a defensive.
Beams.
I will crush your heart.
Bottles.
Taunt the boss.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Bottles.
Use a defensive. Use a defensive.
Alright, I swear I had that on.
We did. Turns into that.
Make sure 3 is empty. Bottles.
On the boss. Use a defense.
I will crush your heart!
Bottles. Slight chance of a bounce. I don't think it will.
Use a defense.
No.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I will enjoy wrenching the
Beams.
Taunt the boss.
Bottles.
Use a defense.
Your ceaseless torment will last
Beams.
forever!
Use a defensive.
Dead.
Okay, we're getting ready to push the last one. Bottles. Pushed. About to pop hero. Here we go.
Taunt the boss.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Use a defensive.
I will enjoy wrenching the sin.
Beams.
Use a defensive.
Where's the other one? Bottle over there.
I got it.
Yeah, just finish her off.
4, 3, 2.
Yeah, it's hiding under all that red stuff.
Well, as a DK, I'm used to looking at the red stuff. Or sword, easy.
Well, that broke our record.
I just want to know where my loot is.
Yeah, I haven't seen any either.
I just got a warlock hat.
Yeah, that doesn't do me any good.
The Stoneborn were permitted to use
I see somebody
supplies
else
to
do some
see
good
to
for.
our master's demands. The debaucheries I have witnessed.
Well, I love that ring on my hunter, but so much metal.
Like if someone's left eye
You
see
can't
the
trade
rooms
it.
you've seen.
Oh, Minnie, that still looks like a hat you would wear.
I do like that hat.
It's like a plague doctor mage.
Killary definitely needed it though. interrupt the volley, that thing.
Must get closer. Too far away. I'm out of range. I require a target. Didn't have a target. I'm out of reach. Too far away. Must get closer. Too far away. Require a target. Must get closer. Too far away.
Hey Tally, is your dad around? I have a question for him.
I can ask him.
Ask him how you calculate the tire pressure needed for travel charge. I bet he knows.
I bet he does know.
That's what I'm thinking.
Too far away.
'Cause I was trying to Google it earlier and trying to figure out what it should be. And I was just thinking, brilliant. Joas knows.
What size trailer?
It's 26 foot with 32 total, including the hitch. The dry weight's about 5,800. They were nitrogen-filled tires, but the nitrogen's kind of dissipated, so we've never had to put air in them before. Now I'm trying to calculate how much air pressure they need.
Starve outside the castle walls, yet these loyalists indulge their avarice.
As they dance and feast, the jailer amasses an army to destroy the Shadowlands. The fools
Oh, we didn't
deserve their
calculate
fate
it,
for
but I
believing
believe
the
it's
lies
going
of
to be
Denathrius.
42 or 44.
Oh my god, I had put 45 in it. That is so close. 35 didn't look right, so I was like, yeah, I think it needs more, so I put 45 in. But then I was wondering if it was enough or not. Because they technically look like they could use a little bit more, but they don't look bad.
The only thing I forget is if it's based on dry weight or actual.
I think it's actual weight because it's impacted when it's fully loaded, and it's not fully loaded right now. So it might need more if it was fully loaded.
No. What's
no?
You have to read, it's just like your car tires. If you look at the sidewalls, almost...
Yeah, but on a travel trailer, the sidewalls give you the max PSI, not what you should necessarily put it at.
Most travel trailers is 80 PSI.
Right, for the max.
No, that's what I run mine at.
Oh, really?
No. Now, it's 80, you set it at 80 PSI cold.
Well, that's the cold temperature, yeah. It'll go higher than that when you're warmed up, but...
Yeah. So you would go out and you press them up to 80. I run mine at 80. Everybody I know that runs travel trailers runs theirs
put it right at the max. Okay. So they probably need more air then. I have them at 45.
That actually is harder on them and you're more apt to damage your sidewalls.
Okay. Well, it's the one we sold, and the buyer's picking it up tomorrow, but I noticed that the tires needed air, and we've never put air in them before because they were nitrogen.
Well, okay, here's the difference. Now wait, that's a whole nother subject. I didn't realize you had nitrogen.
Yeah, but the nitrogen must have dissipated because they were down to 25 pounds pressure. I mean...
You check before you put air in them because... the ones that are nitrogen, you're not supposed to put air in.
That's what I had heard before, but they were soft, so they needed some air put in. So
yeah, you probably have.
I wasn't sure because of the age, because I mean, it's like 7 years old.
They might just be that the tires are time to be swapped out. If they're nitrogen, though, you're not supposed to put air in, unless you double check that, though.
Yeah, I'll Google it. Because we've never had to deal with it before. They've always looked completely perfect, and it's the first time I've noticed they needed some air.
Yeah, but if they're nitrogen, you really should either A, drag it somewhere, or B, jack it up, take the tires off, and go get them filled.
Well, the buyer's picking it up tomorrow, so I'm thinking not my problem, but I don't know. Sort of. I should give him a heads up.
Not my problem.
I know.
You know, that would be the courtesy thing to do.
Yeah. Paul didn't even want to put air in the tires, and I'm like, you can't let him go down the highway without air in the tires. You can't just let him drive with that off.
Felt that push in front of the bus.
Exactly. Sounds like I need to go back to Google. Because I definitely put air in them.
You, I have Googled, can you put air in nitrogen tires? Using compressed air in tires that previously filled with nitrogen will not harm your tires.
Okay, good.
While mixing the two will not result in an adverse chemical reaction. It will dilute the purity of the nitrogen and lessen the effectiveness. And the nice thing about nitrogen is they don't fluctuate as bad, anywhere near as much as compressed air.
Yeah, so it sounds like it's just fine, but we should definitely raise it up to a higher PSI before he takes off with it tomorrow.
Sorry, Kalari, should have warned you. Those blue seed things are going to get otherwise.
Hey.
Google says 65 PSI for travel trailer tire pressure.
Okay, I think that sounds probably like a reasonable mid-ground, and if it was heavily loaded, probably would need more closer to the 80, the max. But right now, the only thing it has in is some water. All the tanks are empty, and it's completely emptied out because we're selling it, so it's pretty light at the moment.
Potent weapons for
So, Paul, you heard that, right? We need to put a little bit more tire pressure in the morning.
Well, that's weird. People also ask, should trailer be filled to max? A travel trailer should be inflated to the maximum inflation designated by the sidewall of the tire to provide full load carrying capacity. Best to check the tire pressure when the tire is cool to the touch, not right after the tire has been in operation. And by having it at full pressure when cool, you got the ability to add more stuff to it without having to worry about what your tire pressure is at. It's already at the max, so it's already covered.
Now we're back to 80.
So that is based on what, should they be at max? And then it says,
I'm thinking we'll put 65 in and tell him if he's going to have it fully loaded, he should put it up to 80. I think that's a nice middle ground. And then if he wants to run it at 80, that's fine. If he wants to run it at 65, whatever, it's his problem. It'll be his camper.
All right, so this one, first phase, there's some spirits that show up, and you got to get away from them. If they catch you, they'll mind control you. We have to break you out. There's lots of these little tiny shimmery rings that go down, and you don't want to stand in those. They'll lock you up, and you have to get broken out. You may be the target for one of the portals. I forget what the name of that ability is, but two people have a chevron over their head. And in the first two phases, we have one person drop one in the middle at skull, and one person run down to the end and drop it at X. And in the last phase, we move those two portals to the yellow star and the green triangle. In the second phase, there are some seeds that show up, and people will use the portals to get them down to the X end, and we'll be down kind of halfway between the star and the triangle to stay out of the giant blue ring. So it's like the seeds that we just saw, but they have a huge circle around them. And in the last phase, and a big axe gets plopped down in the middle, or a big sword. And it'll drag us into it eventually, and we use the portals to get out. So the deal with the portals is you step into one and you appear at the other. And then there's like a 4-second delay before you can use them again, and then it'll pop you back, kind of thing. So in in the first phase, we use them to avoid the spirits. So you can take the portal down to the X end, get out of it, wait for the spirit to get close to you if it's chasing you, and then jump back in. It'll pop it back to Skull. That'll keep you ahead of it. And then second phase, people was assigned to move seeds. We'll use the portals, and in the last phase, we'll be running against the drag from the ring around the axe or the sword. And then at the last couple seconds before the explosion, which affects everything in that ring, we'll let ourselves get pulled into the portal at Yellow Star, and we'll pop out at Green Triangle, and we'll avoid the explosion that way. And meanwhile, we're dodging those little rings. Oh, and there'll also be these little like vertical portals that'll open up, and there will be a long white rectangle, kind of like a carpet, sort of pale white, and you want to get out of that as well.
Hey, mini and normal, we don't have the stasis traps.
Oh, we don't have the traps at all in normal? Oh, awesome. I don't remember what's different from normal or heroic.
I just took a look at the guide.
Okay,
Normalized,
cool.
No traps.
That makes it easy, yeah. So we just have to dodge the things coming out of the portals. Yeah, traps are kind of a pain.
I would not be in a trap, trust me.
We would have bring him into heroic on his demon hunter.
Now, if it was truck, it's a different story.
I'm getting the north one. Does this still have 4 seats?
I think it has all the seeds, doesn't it?
I have.
Yeah,
So we'll get Draft get in the south, and Nat get in the north, and I'll get the west. And nobody die.
I can't guarantee that.
Who's getting the east?
Nobody gets the east, it just hangs out there.
Nate, the big thing is they gotta run out that explosion thing, whatever it is.
Yeah, run it over towards
where he is
green.
now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And adjust towards the green, the circle, obviously. When
All right.
are out.
All right, let's do this.
You've done this before.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wonderful! I have been hoping to test these relics on live targets.
Portals. So one person with the chevron stops in the middle and then runs to the other end, lays them down. And that's what the... Alright, they're kind of close, so you're just going to have to run away with the... if the spirits are chasing you. So you know they're chasing you because DBM will tell you, and there's a green line aiming at you. Yeah, so you just try to stay away. They're pretty slow on normal.
Much slower, though. I couldn't remember which button was my speed button. All my buttons look different on this Warlock since it doesn't have the green.
So that's where we want the portals placed in the first 2 phases. Is right in the middle and down at the end. Just gives us a lot of room to move around.
Yeah, that portal, the far portal was my fault.
Infinite armies are mine to command!
Spirits. So you can use the portal to pop down there. And you just hang in near it when they get close to you, pop back.
You cannot bargain
We're about
with
to
death.
move to P2.
The warp beckons.
Portals.
Stay away from lions.
I'll go far.
P2. Wait, go to Skull. Right in the middle. Oh, this would be alright. Just north and south have to... Oh, we're still good. You got it? Alright. I'll go far. Somebody better get west for me, because...
Destruction is guaranteed.
Run out.
Sorry, I didn't get that very far down there either. Yeah, just get out of the big blue ring. Oh, come way out.
Sorry, that was my fault.
Can you pop back through with it?
Yeah, I picked it back up and it popped back through with me.
Yeah, I specialize at that. Seeds.
Stay away from light.
Destruction is guaranteed.
Taunt the boss.
Oh, you got lots of time on normal too.
The warp beckons.
Stay away from light.
You're getting close to pushing P3.
Run out.
Oh, one more set.
Phase 3.
Wondrous item is as
Alright, we
neat
pushed.
as it looks.
So now we put the next portals at green and yellow. Alright, the sword is going down. Axe. What is it? It's an axe.
Run!
Alright, and we just try to stay out as long as we can. We get pulled into that inner portal about a second ago. And get pulled in now. And we lost tanks. Do we have a res for tanks?
In 40 seconds.
Yeah, that might be a problem.
Stay away from light.
You cannot bargain with death.
If anybody's got here, I'll pop it.
The walk to die is your only value.
Alright, that was fun.
You're gonna believe you too many people here.
I hit taunt and, well, that didn't work.
Destruction is
Yeah, with
guaranteed.
2 DK tanks, you're kind of
Taunt the
spoiled
boss.
because we have a speed boost that eliminates that stuff.
Run! Stay away from light. Keep moving.
I think we should wipe this because there's a lot of health left on the boss.
To die is your only value.
Does that make more sense now that you've seen it, Clary?
You've been followed.
Don't run away.
I told her that's your solid.
You got an assassin for trailing.
May I please request a res?
I do not have a target.
Sorry for this video.
How do you use the portals?
You talking about the ones during the fight, or what?
Yeah. So you just step on them, it'll take you to the other one. It swaps you across. So if they're on you, just run to the position, and it will drop off of you when its timer expires. So in P1, it's kind of whoever's closer to the X goes that way, or whoever's got a big speed boost, and the other person goes to the skull in the middle. And then in P2 and P3 is not that hard because we all tend to be right there by yellow and green.
Hello.
She's not. I'm the real Helmo.
What about Elmo?
He's scary.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. Alright, here we go.
Oops, I forgot to eat.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wonderful! I have been hoping to test these relics on live targets.
I got far.
Stay away from lions.
Let us see if the legends of
Spirits.
are true. You cannot bargain with death.
Run out.
Allie, you look like you enjoyed that way too much.
Stay away from lions.
I thought we were gonna kill you for a second there, Esmo.
I know, it's like we've been waiting for this opportunity to attack.
Oh,
Your health pool is kind of low.
Mystic! Just wait until Mystic.
Infinite armies are mine to command.
That was quite the attack.
Spirit.
This fight is fun.
Like, if someone gets possessed, just wait, you're gonna have to completely kill them.
Run out.
The anticipation to use
This is only confirming what I thought. You really did want to kill me.
I got law.
Too far away.
Seeds in about 5.
Stay away from lions.
Somebody go the other end. That's alright.
You cannot bargain with death.
Taunt the boss.
Everybody cheat to the south. Cheat to the south.
Whoops, sorry. My bad.
We're good. Alright, we can reposition.
You want to go
Die together. You cannot bargain with death.
Run out.
X and skull.
Stay away from lions.
Should we run to the other end? What are we gonna do?
So, yeah, you gotta run them. Run as far as you can. Yep, good.
You cannot bargain with death.
Taunt the boss.
The nice part about that is when you come back, at least it brings you way back.
The warp beckons.
Stay away from lions.
Benny, don't take defense, but I don't listen to you when you say places moment.
Last seeds in a couple seconds.
You cannot bargain with death.
Run out.
Alright.
I hope
Phase
this
3.
wondrous item is as lethal as it looks.
Alright, P3, we're green and yellow now. There they are. Alright, so we want to relocate the boss up on top of green, just between green and orange, so you tank can be at orange.
Run!
Alright, stay up for a few seconds. 5, 4, 3, going now. Good burn.
Stay away from lions.
You cannot bargain with death.
Run out.
The warp beckons. You cannot bargain with death.
Taunt the boss. Run! Stay away from lions.
5, 4, 3, going now.
Die together.
Portals.
You cannot
I'll go
bargain with
middle.
death.
Run out.
Trying to move them off a little bit towards orange. Ah, we got it.
Run! Keep
This
moving.
exchange has no further value. Consider our business concluded. For now.
Greed. Truly one of the most malignant forces.
Did you get blown up?
That last phase is tough.
Hey, I finally got the bag. And on an ult.
Congrats.
Yeah, a couple bags. Congrats.
My gosh, I forgot all about that thing.
I know, my main doesn't even have it.
Mine neither.
Is it dropping more loot?
It did seem like a bit. Tic Tac's offering leather wrist.
I think it'll just be 3 pieces of gear plus the bags are separate. No. Just 3 pieces of gear.
Which boss are we going to next?
Let's go to Sun King.
We have to kill Sun King and then we can go to Council.
Yeah, I think we do have to do that to open it up, don't we? So we want to go up the stairs over here, right? Or up? Yeah, up.
Yeah. Right. What the hell happened?
I must get closer.
Yeah.
I need to target something first. Too far away.
Critical skull. Interrupter volley.
I'm out of range. Too far away.
Denathrius keeps his most potent souls in this chamber. He fuels their darkest instincts, forging them into weapons to turn upon his enemies.
Once I break these bonds, you will be the first to burn! Wrath is your most potent sin, Sunstrider. It will serve us well.
This one's pride and arrogance are legendary. Come, let us deprive Denathrius of his prize.
Alright, so this one is a little bit of a switch around. The healers are healing Kelthus back up to full. DPS are killing stuff that, and tanks are killing stuff that get in our way. We've kind of got a kill order based on the types of mobs that are up. So there are these, oh, I forget what they're called. Soul infusers. So these soul infusers will occasionally pop from up here, kind of near the entrance, and move down towards Kelthus, and we need to slow root them, kill them. If they get close enough, they will damage him, bringing his health back down. And then the next highest priority is the Vile Occultist, and we'll have some of those here at the start, because when we kill them, they drop something that healers can heal to heal Kelthus faster. And then we will kill the Vanquisher usually, but Assassins, as they get low, we need to make sure we finish them quickly. And this is always true, because they will heal to full with an ability called Return to Stone if we don't kill them off once they get low. And then the pestering fiends we just kind of let die from cleave or AoE. So in addition to all that, there are 4 pedestals down there that can be channeled. You right click it and you'll channel your health into Caliphus, healing him up. Takes about 10 seconds I think for the entire channel, and the ticks of damage to you get increasingly large towards the end. You'll wind up about half health at the end if you're not getting healed, maybe a little lower. But that is interruptible, and a couple of mobs have abilities that can interrupt it. This guy we fight at the start, Dariethos, there's just one of him. We get him out of the way, but he can interrupt that channel, so we want to wait till he's gone before we start. And then the Vanquishers, when they do appear, will periodically do a smash, and that smash will interrupt your channel as well. So you want to try to time it around that. So that's the kind of the P1 of the fight, and then there's an intermission phase, sort of a P2. So we do a P1, we get the intermission where the Shade of Caliphus is summoned, and we have to damage it down, and that actually heals Caliphus further. And we have to deal with any adds potentially that are up during that. Plus there are these phoenixes that will fixate people and move towards them that we need to avoid. Phoenixes will leave fire on the ground, and the Shade will have, he's got a couple of frontal blasts that will leave fire on the ground. So we'll go over here to Star, and we'll stack up kind of behind the Star, and the tanks will be ahead of the Star, and they're going to drag him down to the corner, and then they drag him down towards the front of the room. And the raid follows closely behind, staying stacked, because there's also an Ember Blast ability, which is a big orange circle, and you need to have everybody stacked in that to share the damage. And then it leaves fire in the ground, and we just move up. So it's basically you just soak the Ember Blasts, you move out of fire, and if the Phoenixes are chasing you, you can stay behind the group a little bit to keep them away, and other people will help to slow them. So it's kind of a lot going on, but it's fairly straightforward once you've seen it. The main thing is we want to be stacked as a group pretty much in that second phase, other than the tanks, and then just move along together. So on pull we will kill occultists first and then Dariethos. Alright, timer's gone up.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Traitors! Gods, stop them! Must get closer. I'm out of range.
Right, we can start channeling on the thingies now.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
So there should be time for everybody to channel something that'll finish here in a moment. Near left is done in about 2 seconds.
Another interruption from the castle
Yeah, hold off for a moment.
Dispose of them.
Or you could channel now if you wanted to. Assassins are up.
seek to hinder us.
Cultists.
Do not allow them to interfere.
Sometime if you don't have a debuff.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Must get closer.
Another interruption from the
42. 43. Cultists. We're getting close to pushing. Alright, we should have pushed, I think. We're gonna go to yellow when he appears. Yeah. Bring him to yellow. Push that guy, we got time. Alright, come on over to yellow. Where do we want Ember Blast? Stacked. It's happening now.
Shockwave.
And we want that, yeah, faced away. We can face that away in normal. Alright, we gotta drag him up a bit.
Shockwave.
Sure. You can fire. I am back to let me be free.
Alright, that's the end of that phase.
Fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Smash in 10 from now. Smash in about 3. Soul Infuser's coming.
Do not allow them to interfere.
After this. Here come the Soul Infusers. Slow them and kill them.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Smashing 1.
Stack high. Another interruption from the Castle Guard. Dispose of them. Another interruption from the Castle Guard. Dispose of them.
I'm out of range.
Stack high.
Feel my
You should really take that.
too far away.
Another interruption from the Castle Guard.
Smashing 5.
Dispose of them.
Must get closer. Too far away.
Another interruption from the Castle Guard. Dispose of them. Another interruption from the Castle Guard. Dispose of them.
We're getting close to pushing. We're at 88. Infusers. All right.
You should
Work on these guys. Get ready to head over to yellow.
Fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
There's a big ass.
All right, over to yellow.
Taunt the boss. Shockwave.
I did that.
Hertha Sunstrider, you are free from the Sire's tyranny, but you cannot escape your own deeds. Come with me.
Ooh, got my
and I
weekly
will help
anima.
you find atonement.
I am tired of being used as a pawn by others.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of anima.
Will your help allow me to
I'm rolling on Drax
vengeance?
Trinket.
You have so much to learn.
Take this soul away and aid him, accuser.
All right, I think we probably ought to call it here. We've been going for a while, but it was fun to get that far through in one shot.
As Char beat me in the roll for the trinket.
I'll roll on it.
Oh.
Oh, roll off.
Char versus Trekkie, roll off.
Yeah, that
Oh.
good roll.
Oh. A nail biter. Thanks everybody, that was fun.
Yes, it was.
Make the portal if you want it. Nice to have you along with us, Kilari.